second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff looking right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this.
Hey, how you make your corners block like that? I mean your receivers.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this will be going to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7.
Yeah. But I just want to know how people be doing that. You ain't the only one do that. So that's why I know it just don't do that.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle.
See, and one thing I hate about this, man, they put your receivers where they want your receivers on certain plays because I ain't got them in that spot. You feel me? Yeah, but I don't. If I don't put him in that spot, and he's not even in that spot.
Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head. It's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Here's McCaffrey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Christian McCaffrey, the complete.
Oh, that boy nice, though. I'm glad you gave. Hey, thank you, sir. I can't thank you enough. You know.
I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies.
That nigga nasty as hell. You just seen what he just did.
He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
You know.
According to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20.
He cold in the motherfucker though.
Chance for the backup here to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Hey, how you tackling like that?
To the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Being chased out left. Left side by Funchess. And he'll be out of bounds. Nice gain of 21.
And that's that rookie quarterback.
On any given
I mean, he ain't a rookie in 1 year.
Exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was
The catch.
to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together,
Oh.
get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Jordan Love ready on first
Give me that.
down.
Give me that shit.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Give me that shit.
Picked off at the 49. And the return across
Let's
midfield
go.
into the 46-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. It's fourth down.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh.
My goodness, this is incomplete.
Fuck. Tried to throw that bitch over there, boy.
Show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because Everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made here at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
36-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Caught left side is Beckham. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it.
And he takes it into the end zone for a nice touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Panthers have taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care
Come
of
on,
the defense,
Campbell.
defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Man, come on. Serious.
And that'll set him back 5.
Come on.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Hurts.
Come on.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
That's out to the left and complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21. Colts 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here.
Motherfucker had the 1st down, dog.
Sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They're going to try and throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He cold-blooded, boy.
45-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What you trying to get for him, though? What you trying to get for him, though? Yeah, but you know you can't get my first. You already know that. Yeah, no, I wouldn't get my first up for nothing like that. He too old. I'm just saying he just too old. Look at that shit, dog.
Intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Turned over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will take it across. Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next?
Yeah, that nigga is sweet, boy.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that
Yeah, that
time.
nigga sweet, bro. That nigga sweet. Cause that nigga breaking tackles, and I ain't even trying to make him break tackles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that nigga is sweet, man. That nigga, he get hit.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting
Look, kid hit.
No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles.
Why you don't be running Swift?
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Out
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
You know I tried to.
Before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, he probably been out 6 more games.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Yeah, you know how to make them receivers block.
It has been a one-sided affair. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A A very solid gain of 27. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
the line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Love fires that quickly outside. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Colts 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now...
And his pass is intercepted.
Hey, but you know what? That was a good one. But you know, I'm going to tell you something. They need to bring back the old Madden that your man can't jump that high up like that. You know what I'm saying? Last man, you couldn't do that shit. Yeah, but they shouldn't allow you to do that shit.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1.